I'm going to share with you what I learned about religion from Shiva and Jesus. Now, if you're new to my story, in 2014, 1 year after losing my mom to cancer, I tried to exit this reality, and that's when Archangel Michael appeared. Ever since then, I've had multiple visitations, including two significant visitations from the soul of Jesus that helped me to remember not only past lives, being conscious in between incarnations. And then I experienced a visitation from Shiva, and I was shown that he is my higher self. And one of the things that I learned from out of body experiences and just having memories come back to me, Shiva and Jesus in 12D have spent a lot of time hanging out together, sitting by waterfalls, sipping their kombucha. When Shiva shapeshifts into his forearm being, he's a great individual to have around tea time. Things get done real quick. But Jesus and Shiva, or Yeshua and Shiva, they hang out together. They spent a lot of time hanging out, chilling. And when they're together, they don't argue about, titles or religions. They don't say, call me God, or, no, I'm God, no, I'm God. They don't argue about that. They both contain the same message, and that is, to be loving, to be peaceful, to understand that you are God. The soul within you that is moving your body is powered because it is a spark off of the one. You create your reality. Open up your heart, be loving. They share the same message. And so if Jesus and Shiva are chilling in 12D together by waterfalls sipping kombucha and don't care about religions, one thing I've noticed on planet Earth is that once you title yourself into a certain religion, it's like you kind of shun out all other religions, when maybe religions need to understand that every religion contains truth and every religion contains untruth. It's all scripture handed down, edited over time. So you can't take it 100% as truth, and certain, religions bring certain truths while others bring other truths. And so there needs to be less of a barrier around religions and be more open and accepting to other belief systems. Is just a message that I feel they wanted to share, instead of divide and conquer. People need to think more energy, what's in your heart. Over 61,000 followers on TikTok. Greatly appreciate the support. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. If you're into crystals, I have a custom crystal jewelry line where I use my connection with the angelic boys upstairs to amp up any jewelry that I do make. So if you are into, bracelets, necklaces, or, ankle bracelets, they're all on my website.